Alright, let's see what everyone has to say now.
Saw you chatting up horns again. Yeah, he's a bit of a stiff, but I guess he's not so bad. I think maybe I met him before, back when I died.
Oh, I doubt it. You'd remember having met someone like that. And he'd remember you as well. Though you have been dead a while.
Yeah, maybe I was one of his first jobs. Just an innocent young woman doomed to a cruel, inevitable future she never deserved.
Okay, Dora.
Greetings.
This wasn't on the list before. The shades around here. I know they've been avoiding you, Lord Moros. Some are filled with fear, others with contempt. You ended their lives?
It never was for me to decide why a mortal's life should suddenly be cut short. But I did get to choose the how of it. Knowing the future could be monotonous work, so my sisters and I tried to keep things interesting.
You brought misery to mortals because you were bored.
I'm not proud of it. Especially not when you put it that way. And I regret I've caused dissension in your ranks.
I'll handle it.
Look at all this stuff.
Evening, music maker.
Dang, some of these songs require expensive payments to unlock.
Back at last. Have you been finding anything of use out there in your forays? No point returning empty-handed, though you may lack the necessary tools, I suppose.
Erebus still teems with hidden life. I'm finding all sorts of things we need out there. I'm very grateful for the purse. It never weighs me down.
A witch cannot afford to be encumbered. The blessings and such from your relatives may be fleeting, but whatever goes into that purse isn't going anywhere. Not till you use it, of course.
I think that's it.
Yeah, person, no. Okay, what can the ability to plant multiples of the same type of seed in all available soil plots? Oh. Gathering.
Oskion Katoski.
Very well, then.
I think I can get all of these.
That's everything I need. Upon my birthright, I command the dark to aid my task, and with me find my mark. So mote it be. Katoskion Oski.
I felt your words.
One thing
What do I need? Here you are.
Track. Alright, the Grasp of the Arcana. I already have more than enough to get that. I just need to get that.
Excuse you.
This should help. Shades of the dead, reagents in the pot. Heed now my plea, become what I have sought. So mote it be.
Okay, now one more shadow.
Good evening, broker.
Sure.
Fate fabric.
Yeah, do you want to get this last one? Where does it keep saying to be equipped automatically?
Katoski Onoski.
You have it.
Essences of shadow to the surface rise. This'll take a little while. Do let me know if anything's amiss.
Death to Kronos. Been hunched over that cauldron so much, at least your craft is finally doing something around here. So much toiling with no results.
Our craft is typically about the self, and such results tend not to be immediate. Though I appreciate you noticing.
Yeah, well,
Up and about? I ought to be the one honoring you, goddess. My inclination is to save this for the moment of our victory, but it's good to have in reserve in case of some emergency, you understand?
I understand indeed.
It's a lot of
And
fun
you
seeing
already honor me
Odysseus
with
now,
your friendship,
'cause,
Odysseus.
I've gotten into
As well as
Epic
with your
the
knowledge about
Musical,
how to deal
which is
swift
about
death.
the Odyssey.
They've ceased attempts to find a good route through Elysium,
So, like,
hence
seeing
your
him,
somewhat unconventional
Polyphemus,
way into Tartarus.
Scylla.
The old administrative corridor remains neglected still?
Completely deserted. To the point of being rather peaceful. Drops me right into the maintenance
If
sector,
you
just as you
haven't
mapped
listened-
out.
If you
Well,
haven't
our
listened to
shades
Epic,
deserve the
100%
greatest share of credit for that feat. Though I'll take some, if you insist. Your
No objections here. Thalamus.
Oh, okay, that's what. Oh, okay, that is actually helpful.
Grow strong, all right? Grow strong.
Still not waking up yet, though.
You look comfortable. Rest well.
Let's see, can I increase the probability of these? Not yet. Although if I do get one more share with the next shadow extract, I should be able to
Not quite.
finish this up. Alright. Anything I can... Start 300 gold. Ooh, could level up judgment. That might be something for later. Okay, Colonel.
The altar of ashes. Now.
Let's get that. Yeah.
So that's it. So that's it. My altar. Yes.
Transfer. harpoons. Let me quickly head back and get another set of moon dust ordered.
Should be here soon enough.
That well-worn storage case by
Sorry
now
to get the
contains
other
tokens
animal
of gratitude
companions.
from many gods
That's
and
the-
more.
that's the one thing I have
A
not been
perpetual reminder that the princess of the dead shall never fight alone.
You're always with me. Anything stand out?
What am I using?
No use trying in a morning field
How
when you can
about-
join us here.
The silver pool.
I sense a great weight bearing down on you, young one. Not quite as bad as what old Atlas got, but still.
What do you advise as my next move, Commander? To pursue our enemy in the underworld? Or come to the aid of Olympus?
Well, not to be all greedy here, but I say go wherever you can get the stuff you need the most right now. We got some stuff down here they don't got up there and so on, right?
I suppose. The vow of rivals.
There it is. Although I can only get or increase it by 1. Although does it? No, yeah, no. The guardian of the first region shall be stronger. Okay. Who do I need? Oh, I need to fight service. Then, well, guess we're going to the underworld again. Let's see. Definitely want to try the rivals. It's only going to affect Hecate. Need to get 8. Yeah, still frenzy. So what was a good one? Need 2 more. Ooh. That's an interesting boon. 2 unpicked blessings shall not appear again this night. Huh.
Into the dark. Imbued with greater strength.
That's some unfortunate damage.
We fight. Clear. More whispers.
more precarious for us. But if the fates are truly gone, then their prophecies about the future may not come to pass. They foretold our family's eternal rule over the world. What if they were wrong?
Hit me then.
I've got what boon do I currently have?
Beautiful.
Oh, I have the Scully's tooth.
I sensed the growing influence of the goddess Nyx, as though my daughter
Maybe
plunged
that
the world into deeper darkness recently.
ability that
And it
automatically
was not
turns
she who
into
did
will
this.
be
I
helpful.
believe it was you.
You're a long way from Athera. You brought some wisps. Perish.
This is just
And here your soul shall stay.
I regret you've been swept up in some of our little disagreements here, young lady. We all wish to bestow our favor and should not be fighting over who gets to go first. Yet our pride is not so delicate as it may seem, and we always stand together in the end.
gosh, that's I'm currently not liking my odds against Hecate.
Phrenos, hypnotize. You sense the testament of night, I think, my lord, so that your mother Nyx's influence may never fade, whether in the underworld or beyond.
That ferryman having a fire sale there. Don't want you paying an exorbitant amount. Not that there ought to be a price on blessings anyhow.
flame of the hearth. Rest again for now.
Really need to do it for just
Greater might. You should have stayed in shadow. Mine now.
What a coincidence.
Oh, hey, Nemesis.
You're late. Already took care of things here, though you'll still get your share, I'm sure.
If you insist on trying to hunt Kronos down, why don't we work at it together at least?
Can't be seen with you, and don't need your help besides. But I get you need mine, so here. Take this, and you never saw me. Got it?
Nemesis. Here, little fish. No escape. That's a mofa.
Alright. Let's see how well
You
this
found
goes.
me. A frightful night. Cold and dark and everything. You've spoken certain vows, and as the moon is our witness, I too have spoken mine. Now we may clash in earnest, finally.
In earnest? So you have been holding back against me. You said you'd push me to my limits and beyond.
Our limits grow along with us. I know mine well enough by now. Do you know yours? I am eager to find out for myself.
The dark side.
I have more hexes up my sleeve.
I release you.
I like that new version.
You've grown. There was a time you never could have stopped me had I used dark side against you thus.
She still held something back. More gemstones. I now can remember a keepsake to start with each night.
Yeah, let's just prioritize Transcendent Embryo.
The file. Down I go. The Rim of Oceanus.
Hey, Ares.
Be gone. Hold still.
Returned from certain travels for my work is never done. I was pleased to see that matters here were well in hand, much better off than when I left in many ways. I take it you're to thank in no small part?
Sure. No.
This one will actually get the necklace.
More coming. Drown in it. Again. A moon drop.
At last you looked upon the oath of the unseen. For this night is beyond compare with any I experienced in an age. It is as though darkness suffuses everything. A goddess may cross your path.
Did the gods only show up with the crescent moon though?
Total eclipse.
Creatures free. Stick to the seas next time. Phrenos, do your thing. There.
I'm getting nothing but nectar.
For the underworld. Return to Shadow now.
Well, that was run.